Shalom, brothers and sisters. Today we're going to continue the reading of Mark chapter 14. The arrest. While Jesus was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, came up. With him was a crowd armed with swords and clubs, who had been sent by the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the elders. The traitor had arranged a signal for them. "The one I kiss, he is the man. Arrest him and take him away under guard." So when he came, he went directly to Jesus and said, "Master, Master," and kissed him. Then they seized Jesus and arrested him. One of the bystanders drew his sword and struck out at the high priest's servant, cutting off his ear. Jesus turned to them and said, "So you have set out against a robber. Did you need swords and clubs to arrest me? Day after day I was among you, teaching in the temple, and did not arrest me. And you did not arrest me. But let the scriptures be fulfilled." Then they all deserted him and fled. A young man covered by nothing but a linen cloth followed Jesus. When they took hold of him, he left the cloth in their hands and fled away naked. They led Jesus to the high priest, and all the chief priests assembled with the elders and the teachers of the law. Peter had followed him at a distance and went right into the courtyard of the high priest, where he sat with the guards, warming himself at the fire. Now the chief priest and the whole council tried to find some evidence against Jesus, so that they might put him to death. But they were unable to find anything. Even though many came up to speak falsely against him, the evidence did not agree. At last, some stood up and gave this false witness. "We heard him say, 'I will destroy this temple made by human hands, and in 3 days I will build another, not made by human hands.' But even so, their evidence did not agree. The high priest then stood up in the midst of them and asked Jesus, 'Have you no answer at all? What about this evidence against you?' But Jesus was silent and made no reply. The high priest put a second question to him, 'Are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One?' Then Jesus answered, 'I am, and you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of the Most Powerful, and coming with the clouds of heaven around him.' Then the high priest, tearing his garment to show his horror, said, 'What more evidence do we need? You have just heard his blasphemous words. What is your decision?' They all condemned Jesus, saying, 'He must die.' Some of them began to spit on Jesus, and blindfolding him, they struck him and said, 'Play the prophet,' and the guards set upon him with blows.